Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the murk, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different. The tab is...
I've got something I want you to try. Pause, innit? And I want you to taste it on camera, innit? Pick a flavour.
Why?
It's not.
What?
I want you to taste it on camera.
He
So
said
why?
pause before
Pick
that.
a
Is it
flavour.
alcohol?
Woo!
Is it
It's
alcohol?
cold as well. No, it's not alcohol.
You
It's
sure?
water. Just water.
What's the flavors?
Strawberry and peach.
And the other one?
Strawberry and peach.
Peach.
Decent, because I like the strawberry ones.
Peach is better though.
Was it iced tea or something?
No, it's just water. It's literally fizzy water, innit?
Are you getting paid?
Am I getting paid? I'm not getting paid, but this is it's a proof of concept, innit? Come on, man.
Trying to do the Joe Budden thing.
No, but just
like
let's see it. Because it's interesting, innit?
Wait, you couldn't already?
Yeah.
That's how.
So you've been recording all this time?
Yeah.
And it can come out.
They can't go out.
It's mid.
This guy's annoying.
That's funny, though.
It's mid, but you can continue to drink it.
Water's mid. But I drink it all the time.
So, do you like it or not?
I mean, it's what I need right now. I've just walked. It's
And that's
hot.
fine as long as it's a real reaction.
Zero calories. Zero calories.
It's quenched.
You know what it is, yeah? It's cool. Like, obviously, it's not exciting, innit? It's nice in terms of I've just walked, I'm hot, and cool. I'm on a diet, I'm on a cut. I bought a bottle of water, but now I've been given flavoured water that is...
Yeah, that's something, innit?
But it's also like fizzy water. It's not... What's the other stupid water that people buy?
Sparkling.
You know, you can get normal water and you can get sparkling. So it's not sparkling, it's fizzy water. It's cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's all right, man. Whoever's doing it, well done, man. Big up.
Vibe.
Sips.
Beautiful, man. I got the niggas back, man.
Oh, go on.
What's good?
Bro, Burberry's not good. I mean, amen. They will sponsor you still.
Fam,
Amen.
look, this is even a boy thing. Look at this.
It's a one piece.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, you're going crazy. That's hard.
Sorry, that's a top.
This is the top by itself, and this is the top by... This is a bag. A bag top I'm wearing right now, isn't it?
Yo,
Boom.
I respect it.
Anyway, man, what's good, guys, man?
We're there, man. What, can you close that door there? Though? The draft is...
I closed the first one already. There's no draft. I've already closed the first door.
So what's that breeze I'm feeling?
The fan.
The fan's over there, bro. I'm feeling something come from here.
Brother, it's hot, bro. And you're wearing a jacket. If you're feeling it...
I'm not disputing.
Are you ill?
No, why?
Bro, so you can feel a draft and he's wearing a jacket and it's hot.
This is light as hell, bro. No, it's lighter than what you're wearing.
You used to call that a jumper, innit?
Yeah, I just got a hoodie.
Over shirt. Bro, how are you picking up phones
I'm
on
on
the
the pod.
pod?
Let me call you back, please, bro.
That's crazy.
Disrespectful, fam.
No, sorry, man. Just because it's important.
I got a new viewer. They said it's cool. They was like, it's a cool pod. He was like, yeah. Nah, let me read. Do you want live feedback?
Yeah, fuck it.
Am I get ripped?
No one, no individual got ripped.
Cool.
Pause.
What do you say? What do you say? What?
Bro, just leave it. So cool. Live review, yeah? Cool. Oh yeah, I watched the pod ep. It was a calm ep, but I feel the structure of the pod was weird. Like, I ain't heard or watched them before, so don't know if that was their usual setup. Me, when you say weird, you mean there was no structure. LOL, right? Yeah, structure-wise. You and the other guys talking was calm. Just the structure was weird. So, like, ep kind of got wasted. Me, yeah, I agree to me. I don't know. But obviously,
What should the structure of a podcast be?
you know, like when you swap me and DT out, pause, like structure.
Oh, okay.
Just shit like that. You know when you just left when we was mid-debate, and you just left? Cool, structure. You know, sometimes when we're having a topic, we're having a convo, and we just, like, move on because there's something like, oh yeah, cool, and we moved on, we don't finish.
I know why that, obviously, we know why that is,
yeah, it's natural progression. But, bro.
That's a vibe, though.
Yeah.
Still, man. And what, any other feedback that you got from anyone?
Personal one, yeah. I realized that every time you post a clip, you say in this clip, and you do a fucking mini essay about what it's about. Well, why do you have to tell us what's happening in this clip? We know it's in this fucking clip. So why don't you just put your catchy catchphrase rather than, you know, like, for example, in this clip, George details, rather than even saying it, just what is it about rather than saying George details? Just be like, oh yeah, the time and the same way you put it in that little top bit. And another thing. Sometimes when you do like the TikTok caption, like the banner caption, the one that goes up there, yeah, like your banner might be like a line from something, but you put a 2-minute video up and then it's like, I want to see what this is, but everything up to it's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So, which
Interesting.
sometimes it's cool, but other times it's like...
It builds suspense sometimes, and sometimes it can...
It's like, bro, what are we talking about here? But, yeah.
You know what's crazy? I know what happens. 9 times out of 10, innit? It's like, it's literally just a chore to just be putting some of this shit out, innit?
Yeah,
100%.
Because, whatever, man, I haven't posted today.
Because you do too much. Sorry, that's my last bit of feedback, but we spoke about this. I feel like you just put too many videos out a day. Because,
What do you reckon?
100%. Because I get it, flood the streets. But sometimes starve the streets. Like, give them... Because the content is good. There's no debate about that. Obviously, the algorithm is the algorithm, but the content is good. You always once in a while have a clip that does numbers. So rather than putting 10 out and not even letting them marinate, because sometimes you put something out and it doesn't get viewed until later. Like, it does sometimes. It's just the way it works. And because you have quite a big following, well, you've got a few numbers. Like, how many followers you got on TikTok now?
On TikTok, maybe just under 5,000.
Cool, bro. That's a lot, bro. So like, you deep it. Let's say you post something in the morning, but like a lot of people haven't had the chance to watch it yet. But you post like 5, and then some are 2 minutes, and then some have that caption that, but what's it talking about? It's not about that. I say just give them 1, 2, 3 a day max. Morning, afternoon, evening.
I think I only do 3 a day.
Bro, but it's sometimes you just bam, bam, bam. I'm pretty sure you've posted like 4 or something before.
Yeah,
so,
sometimes maybe I have.
I feel like rather than saying, I can't be bothered, if you actually just edit the episode first, because that's the other thing I said is that he keeps...
But I do edit now. Since you told me that, I've been doing that.
Because my thing was
back
like,
then.
if your thing is to build up the YouTube subscription, why are you giving them all these clips? And then when someone says, oh my God, let's say one hits now, let's say one goes viral, it was like, no, where is this episode? Coming soon. No, because they'll just scroll on. Like, obviously you said that you might reply to them coming soon. It's not soon enough. You need to be like, hit the it's out tomorrow, it's out right now.
Yeah, like, so if they see a clip, they can go somewhere and just view the video.
For me, it's easy for me to talk because I just show up. Cool, it's easy to say that. But it's also for me, like, because I'm invested in some way or the other, I sit back and assess it and I deep. I'm like, all right, cool. For me, it's beneficial. You're putting out all these clips of me speaking. It's a dub for me. Like, cool. All I have to do is repost or steal the clip and use it. Like, I'm getting free promo in a way. But I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice and your product a disservice because you're not gaining as much as you could.
Ideally, what I would like to do is, for instance, maybe the day before, drop a clip or 2. And then, for instance,
everything after
then
that,
I drop the episode, and then after the fact,
everything
else is promoting
already out. That's
and it'll be out, innit?
Yeah,
but I think just what happens certain times is, for instance, somebody didn't clear the episode, and now because of that, I just put a different episode out now, and then I'm not doing it the way I want to do it.
What would be great in that sense, because now you've got a few episodes, you've got stuff that you still have to put out. I'm just a filler guy. Like, I'm just here to like.
Now, do you know what I'm thinking though? I'm thinking ideally in terms of this setup over here, like to just have it like at least monthly.
This is like this is the filler one.
This is an actual podcast, isn't it? The other ones are kind of like interviews or whatever in it, and this is something that they'll be like, okay, cool, them three again, innit?
Yeah,
and then that will be like an actual, that happens all the time.
But what I'm saying is because you've got. That the other interviews and stuff that you do, like, I would suggest that you so let's say in a situation where somebody else flops, if you're not flooding with all these other clips, that's when I've 2, then another 2, then another 2. Like, you don't have to do bare a day. Some days you just hit them with 1. They don't need you're established. If you get what I'm saying, you got 5K followers. That's enough. Like, to.
But I hate what you're doing. I hate what you're both saying.
Yeah.
I don't hate why he's doing it because he has a method and he feels like it's working.
No, not to vibe. But in fact, that's how it should be because, like you said, innit? For instance, if I put a video out now and all of a sudden it gets... In fact, perfect example, which is what started it, which was, for instance, Adam's one, innit?
Yeah.
You were like, yo, damn it. Like, each of one of these videos are popping off.
Yeah.
Like,
no one can watch the video.
People want the actual video. Give them the video, innit? Because of that, I remember the turnaround time that I did Adam's one. As soon as you said that, literally, boom, I put it out straight away, innit? So I clocked, okay, cool. Since then, I don't even release a clip unless I've actually got the whole video ready, innit? So the whole video is ready. Maybe I'm just waiting on somebody to clear it just to make sure. But yeah, that's what one of the bits of advice I was like, he's absolutely spawn over here, innit? The actual whole video needs to be ready. Don't put me putting it out there, innit? And then it goes viral and then the video's not there for people to watch, innit?
Especially if you want the YouTube, because obviously monetization, all that kind of stuff. Not that I know the ins and outs of
It's
it.
coming, though.
Yeah.
It's coming. Whoa, 40 subscribers left, man.
Yeah, that pisses me off. It pisses me off when I promote something and it don't do much. Like, because obviously now I start pushing more, like telling people to subscribe. And so now I watch the subscription. So I remember it was like 30. I want to say
But it does something. It does something.
cool.
It might not be the number you want, but even if it's 5 people in here,
I'm tired, bro. I want to be able to say subscribe and 1,000 people. Obviously, I wasn't expecting that, but I was hoping that like man could help push that number just a bit closer to 100. Like round it up. And I was like, you know, pussy. And then I posted a gym thing the other day. I got 900 views on my story. I've never had that before.
I see that.
And then when I post everything else,
900 views. That's serious.
But didn't you put it on that thing though?
yeah, but still, I done other ones. I've never seen nine bills.
Yeah, 9 bills. You wanted to see it.
Wow.
They were sending it on.
But the thing is, most of the people that in from
your
view,
followers.
yeah. So I was like, well, where have you the people? I'm like, where did you pop up from?
The page has reached, I think this is the highest I've ever seen it. 75k accounts reached, innit?
Oh, is it?
In a month, innit?
That's cold.
Which is fucking, I'm thinking, yo, Wembley was it? At Old Trafford is about 72, brother, so.
No,
76 maybe.
Yeah.
Old Trafford, innit? That's a fucking vibe.
That's cold.
Cool. In fact, I wanted to say something but before my head's gone anyway, man.
I wanted to ask B Moni a question actually.
Go on.
So the other day I see the new trailer for Backchat.
Yeah.
Would you feel?
That's Uncle Raful, by the way.
I heard, but I never really checked his content.
No, I heard the voice. This is me. That's Uncle Raful.
After Freshie kind of done. Yeah, apparently that's the Uncle Raful.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And I saw some people commenting about it.
I was going to ask, what do you feel about how it's looking, and do you feel like it'll be set up better than it was? Yeah, received better than before.
I feel like big up Andy, number one. Andy, the director, you get me? Because Andy, I just rate him, innit? Obviously, after some of the L's he took and whatever, Andy's always been on job. Even his comeback and done Blue Therapy and everything, I've always rated Andy, bro. So even though he specializes in Ratchet TV,
that's good.
Man.
But
Mona Scott, basically.
exactly,
Yeah.
do you get it? I've never popped down anyone who does anything, because at the end of the day, it's a stepping stone. Like, you might not like the product, but at the end of the day, if I
No, actually, Ratchet's not fair.
it is Ratchet.
No,
Backchat
it's
is
not.
Ratchet.
It's not.
Backchat
Backchat is Ratchet. Everything else
is Ratchet.
Blue Therapy isn't.
Blue Therapy had elements of ratchetness to it, but at the end,
Zeze Mills isn't.
Zeze Mills might not be ratchet.
It's
but
black, TV.
No, it's not. No, I don't like that word, so I'm not going to do that.
You don't like black?
You know what? I don't like this word, bro.
Why?
I hate the
You
word.
don't like black?
Because, bro, okay, cool. Let me finish the point, because it's structure, right? When I say Ratchet TV, for example, okay, one thing about Backchat, yeah, because Backchat is, if I bring up Andy, you're going to bring up, that's the first thing you associate with him. I'm trying to think what other shows was it. It was Backchat, it was Blue Therapy. He done the fashion thing with Esther, and he's got the fashion thing with Esther,
yeah.
And I feel like
I did another one with the one that.
And when you were involved in that as well.
Which one?
Shit. Hot Desk. Hot Desk.
What's that? Yeah.
It was me. Oh, well, first it was Lucas Lani. I don't know who was early, but anyway, when it was done, it was me, Lucas Lani, and Denise Daney. So it was basically reduced Backchat, trying to do current affairs, but obviously, yeah, cool. So yeah, but when I say Ratchet TV, like when people, Zeze Mills built her brand, but it's still, when I say it's Ratchet, it's like when Zeze was talking about certain things, man, are beefing her, rappers are beefing her. Yeah. That's viewed as Ratchet, bro. Yeah. It's almost viewed as hood content. Wendy Williams didn't make Ratchet TV.
Yeah, that's not Ratchet TV, yeah.
But her content was somewhat ratchet in the sense that when it's scandal and anything can be aligned with what can happen on Love and Hip Hop and aligned with almost bad girls club type shit, it all falls under the element. Love and TV is called Ratchet TV. Only because there's a couple fight scenes and there's a couple different dynamics of, but Backchat has that element. When I say
Backchat definitely is. I could agree with Backchat being Ratchet.
And then, okay, but when you're doing Blue Therapy, but it's a couple talking about, you didn't buy me Louis or Gucci, like, and then cool, one might have a Nige accent. It's still almost Raz TV. It's Ratchet TV.
I feel what you're saying.
I'm not calling it ghetto.
Yeah.
The term Ratchet TV is not ghetto. It's like, when Americans say ratchet, they don't mean it's just ghetto. They also mean it's just kind of like,
what is?
Yeah, like it's ratchet, bro. I don't know. Yeah, it's ratchet.
Yeah, but usually it's like usually with like scandalous behavior, people showing titties, twerking unnecessarily.
But for the UK, which is much more conservative, it's borderline ratchet.
Yeah, but I'm saying I believe you only get that element with backchat. The rest of them, I don't think has any of it.
Yeah, cool. Anyway.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's my opinion, innit? And I feel like, okay, you know what? Shock value. Because with backchat, the first thing is them viral moments is when people say something shock value or whatever, cool. Even in Blue Therapy is when my man was mocking the girl or someone said something like, oh my God, it's scandalous. That's what gets the crowd going. So
who's before again?
Was it Choma or was it?
Yeah, when she said something like, what did she say? She said something. You didn't watch it?
No.
Anyway, when she said something like, they were obviously having a discussion and
and talking about her size or something like that.
No, she was basically saying like, I'm in the house, you're not even trying to touch me, kind of thing. And she's like, oh, other men will try and slip it in, kind of thing. Like, what are you on? I was like, yee.
So cool, like shit like that. My point is, Andy knows what gets the crowd going. He knows how to make something that's viral. And so, to answer your question, long way short is, I commend him for sticking to his formula and making something that will get the crowd going. To answer your question, do I think it's going to be well received? I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I never watched.
I think it's going to be backchat. Personally.
It's going to be, but obviously,
I think it'll be good. I think more people will receive it.
People are going to want to watch it. It looks clearer. It looks cleaner. I feel like the audio is going to be clear. So all the little things that people complain about, they're going to see some improvement in it.
Yeah, I think so as well. I hope so as well.
Yeah, and I think, but either way, I think Andy will be fine. You just have to keep chipping away at stuff and doing stuff. He got something out. He done Blue Therapy. Took it to Channel 4. Yeah. So do you get it? Like, crazy. Yeah. So whether I'm not saying I don't watch it. Yeah, I don't watch shows like that. Full stop. Full stop. I don't watch the shows like that. I don't watch no American, all that.
What about Love Island? Is that considered ratchet in your opinion there?
Of course it is.
Yeah. Okay, what's the other show? Love is Blind. I've never watched it a day in my life. Well, like all them kind of love, I don't watch it. Love Island was the only one I was watching and now I'm not watching the season, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember you used to be heavily invested in Love Island.
I'm done. I'll quit.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Why? Damn, I feel like that was a lane for you though, man.
It was, but I'm done.
Why?
Are we done with that one?
Yeah, what structure-wise? Let's continue. Yeah.
I'm done with Love Island, bro. Like,
why?
Because I think I just deep down, it sounds like I'm just sitting here for 16 weeks watching other people. Like, it was cool. I'm just over it, bro. I'm over it. I'm not over it.
Like, I've never. Thing is, I would love Love Island, but I don't watch it purposely because I just don't need another thing to be mentally invested.
Yeah, and it's changed a lot. So, like, I can't remember who the people were on it when I first watched it, but when I first watched it, I was like, "Wow, okay, this is interesting." But like, there's become a lot of censorship over the years. There's been a lot of controversy because people have died. So yeah,
who's died?
Love Island. A couple of them, like commit suicide.
Fuck.
Yeah. I can't.
Now they started bringing black people in a lot. Because that was the thing before. They would have one and like 30 of them. Yeah. Now they know that black people sell the
shit, bro. And that's the thing. Like I say, black people are the face of two things: cool and crime. So yeah, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, when did you make that one up?
Years ago, bro.
Fuck it up, bro.
But we are like, you use us to sell stuff, but now, especially with social media, now you seem best.
Cool and crime,
you sell stuff that's cool. So think about everybody wants to get. I'm not saying black people own braids or own the rights to braids, but now when the men start growing out their hair, deep it, yeah. All the black players, like for me, when I started growing my hair, I think it was around the time NBA players. I started to notice a lot of the young basketballers started doing the curly hair thing, the sponge hair thing. I just noticed it was a bigger. When A Boogie with the hoodie was popping, I remember he did the Hot 97, and that's when I was like, I'm growing my hair.
Right, you just liked how it looked on it.
Yeah, because obviously I've noticed it, but it takes a while for me to get influenced by stuff. So obviously I've seen bare youths in London doing that kind of stuff, and everyone's wearing slides and socks. That kind of era of like that.
I was wearing slides and socks.
Of course, but when I'm saying when something starts becoming like
segue times.
Before segue
time.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm saying when something starts becoming more of a trend, so I'm seeing it. I'm like, all right, cool. Bear man got sponge hair. It was basically the NBA kit. Like when them guys are walking to training and they wear the socks with slides to change into their training. So everyone starts wearing socks with slides, sponge hair, and I'm like, you know what? It looks kind of cool. I'm like, right, I've never grown my hair. So anyway, I started growing my hair. It was around them times. Bro, what the fuck was I just saying? Sorry, the whole point I'm talking about sponge hair.
You're talking about crime and cool, innit?
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So now, cool. Everyone started growing their hair. Everyone started getting braids. And then now you see all the Moroccan youths doing braids more, doing the fade with the braids, with the two braids. And all right, cool. Then Then now them man realize, no, our hair's long. We can really do this thing. The Mali youths are now showing up because Malis, they're just like our Nigerian parents. Their parents are like, don't cane roll your hair. Don't do that. Their parents are against it. Now more Mali youths are growing their hair. Oh, you got good hair. Moroccan white youths, the Central Sea kind of youths. Do you get it?
Oh shit, yeah.
So cool, but we make it cool. But then when we do it initially, it might be a bit. But once it's now accepted by everyone else does it. Now you got black people advertising Mercedes. Like I think I saw an ad with Kano, like Kano's Mercedes, then Land Rover. That wouldn't have been a thing a few years ago. But we make shit look cool, and then the mainstream takes it. Don't think about the music in the clubs. Like the music is so cool. We'll take your music. We'll let you in the club because you're the face of crime. But we'll use you guys to also secure the club.
Well, have you got a bad advice one on that? Is this how old school is this?
No, bro. Like I just deeped it years ago. Like
that's a good punchline. In fact, there's one thing I came to even ask you guys, isn't it? Because I found this quite hilarious. So I just want to ask you, what both of you can answer this, innit? What is a like on social media? What is it? What is
it like?
Like when do you do a like? And when you do it, what was it for?
As you know, when do like a picture or a reel or whatever.
Yeah. What does it mean to you guys?
It means nothing to me, bro.
No, but I'm saying in terms of what will make you like something?
Whatever I like. It could be nyash. It could be it could be cold kicks. It could be how the woman's dressed, how the guy's dressed, hairstyles.
Okay, now be money.
Sometimes music. It just depends.
I get your question, but we kind of talked about this because when I think when we talk about it, he was like, it could be that you wouldn't be the millionth like or whatever. For me, a like is subject to, it depends on what it is, but yes, I like this. And sometimes it's like, as I want you to know that I like this, but more time, that kind of person or that kind of situation where I want you to know that I like it, it's going to be liked by better people anyway. So,
but move away from girls. Now, say the kicks.
I like it.
But so now the reason I'm asking that is, for instance, like Diddy issues an apology now, innit? Yeah. Now it received 1.8 million likes. What does that mean then? That 1.8 million people like that?
Oh, that's take it.
100,000 people have been slaughtered in Nigeria, and then you look at the post in it, and then you see
Techie. He says set us up.
No, but obviously no. It's not even a setup.
I know, but it is.
My vibe is I don't even get what a like means, because when like for instance, if your dick was on the internet, say God forbid, a girl, got angry at you and put your penis out on the internet, like as in, and then I wouldn't just like the picture, or someone violates you. Oh, Creme got fucked up, and then I see the post there, and people are just hitting like. What does that even mean? Like I don't even.
I get where you're coming from, but it's different because the like option is the only way to acknowledge a post sometimes. So someone says, back to the missing topic about a missing child, and you like the post. You don't like the fact the child is missing. You're acknowledging the post. It's because that's why YouTube used to have a dislike button. What happened to that? But the dislike button says we don't like your content, as opposed to you can't really specify what it is that you dislike. So maybe in the future we'll have different things to let us know what we're saying. Because you're right. Sometimes there's a tragedy and you like the post because it's just a done thing to acknowledge.
I want to maybe because I feel like sometimes it's a case of, oh, I need to see more of this, or thank you guys for raising awareness to this. Isn't it?
So why don't you do, for example, like in the DMs, and you can do different emojis on a comment for like a like. So you know how you can do the
prayer hands.
So you can do prayer hands, you can do the
crying emoji.
But then obviously if you hold it down, it does multiple. That means so it's a form of expression. If Instagram had something like that, then I would like. Because the like is an acknowledgement thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because I was thinking in terms of, I'm looking at certain posts now, and I see people liking that. This is like, certain times I read some mad sad. I'm like, this is mad sad, innit? But I don't want to like it because I don't like what's going on in it. But it's like what's going on here?
Yeah. But then sometimes I find something to like about the post, even if it's a sad post. So for example, when someone's parent dies and they leave a heartfelt message, I'll use Dami from Love Island. Dami in India, when his dad died, he had this really long, heartfelt message.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I was like, I like the post because I liked how you've honored your dad and, you know, how open you've been with your followers and everything. So that's what I like about the post. But then I wrote, sorry for your loss. I don't even know this brother, but sorry for your loss, but, you know, condolences. But I like the post because I genuinely like everything you've done to acknowledge your dad. You get it? So sometimes it is an appropriate thing. But like, again, if it's your friend, the internet holds no value because if your friend gets exposed, you're not liking or disliking, you're just calling that, yo fam, you good. Like you won't like the post. If anything, you will report the post or you will attack the post. You what you do, you dickhead, you get it. Like
I've done that before where you report it as well.
Someone posts my cock on the internet, I'll like the post though.
You're like,
I'll probably retweet it. I'm like that though. Like I'm that guy.
You're a madman. You know what this guy said in regards to what was it? Like, I thought that was hilarious. Like when I had the conversation with Emma about, like say if for instance you're walking on the street with your girl, some big hench guy just slaps your girl's bum, and then basically it just starts rippling because your girl's got a nice bum. He said what he would do was he will slap it. He'll slap his own girl's bum and then say cancelled. To cancel. This is
5 seconds.
I'm like, you know what? Like, it's so ridiculous that it might work. It might even be the most sensible thing to do.
Got slap. Cancelled. Tried it.
Your girl's brain will be fried.
She'll
be fried. Yeah. But you probably diffuse something so quickly and made everybody laugh.
But he gets time to digest it. And
you would have
like,
walked off.
Well, you got to do it quick. Like, if he slaps it and you wait, you go, he will slap it. Cancelled.
Ridiculous. But you see that post you're talking about, that Dammy then, innit? Like, in terms of, have you man ever done that before?
What?
No, what?
Like mad heartfelt posts on. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I feel like certain individuals need it in order to. It's a nice way to escape, say their feelings to the world, isn't it?
Sometimes I think they do it for likes, man. I say this every time.
Some people do, but thank God I've been blessed enough not to have gone through something where I need to. You know what I'm saying?
Some people literally share everything on their social platforms. So, for example, Facebook, you would see something like that regularly. You know, where Instagram is completely different to Facebook now and how it operates. When I see pictures and slides, sometimes it's like a good memorial and a good testimony or whatever, like celebration of life to the person. But then sometimes I feel like we didn't even know, no disrespect, we didn't know, it's not like you were sharing your dad on the socials regularly or your mum regularly and then it's like a big message. Like we didn't know you even had this relationship with your parents kind of thing. So sometimes I just think it's just for sympathy. It's my opinion, man.
No one's saying nothing about. I'm just
it's the sound effects.
Yeah, but of course, bro. Like, but that's conversation, innit? You're gonna say something, and it's gonna pause. It's gonna trigger something in my mind. It's debate. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's never you're wrong. It's just like
you're just digesting it.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, I'm battling what you're saying because I can. Okay, when someone posts themselves in the hospital with the mask on. And like they don't really want, and then you say what happened, and they're like, "Oh, I don't really want to talk about it." Then I'm like, "You're a dickhead, bro. You want attention." But someone else, cool. Let's say you want whatever, but you might be raising awareness. You might be talking about something that you're going through. You might be you're breaking the mold of the internet, where like, okay, forget even that deep stuff. Yeah, bare people don't post pictures in their own crib, like. Or they have to go and do up their crib so they can post pictures. Sometimes when I'm going to post in my crib, I have to clean a little bit. Like sometimes I'm about to think
that's normal though. That's normal.
But deep it was the mirror was fine until it's time to post it on the internet. So my point is, like, obviously when you're on the internet, you know, like I think some people break the mold by being more vulnerable because everything has to be perfect. So in that moment, you're actually allowed to say, "Hey guys, here's a moment of me not being perfect, and this is what I'm dealing with, and here's a different side rather than an aesthetic picture." Here's what I'm going through, and here's my words as opposed to my JPEG image. You get it? And sometimes it works. I think more time it works. If your dad, you know, like when your brethren don't even really have Insta, but happy birthday, and the girls do the long speech. Like you don't have to do that on Instagram.
Yeah.
But you want to. It's a declaration to the world. Like, yo, this is my brethren. I just want to say happy birthday. I want to give them attention, shine some light on them. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Sometimes I've been victim. One time I said, I know why I was doing it, innit? There was some girl in it, yeah. No, there was one. No, mine was for girls, 100%. 9 times out of 10, when I do things, it's going to be for girls, isn't it? But there was one time, I remember I said, I knew there was a particular batch of girls, yeah, that basically were watching my story, but they were on in it. It was birthday. They weren't even fucking on Instagram, innit? So what I did was, I did a few happy birthday slip myself in there and it looking a bit nice as well, innit? That's what I'm saying. Just so what I'm saying. Hopefully this batch can all
recognize.
Yeah, that was the vibe. Like, back to what you said. Like people that, you know, they're doing the house thing. Sometimes I feel like everyone needs to kind of hear this because I feel like certain times it's so obvious, isn't it? Like you said, I'm conscious of that. No one wants to show their house looking fucking run down. But there's certain people, they do things like they will take videos at a particular spot inside their house, yeah?
That's
like,
weird.
which is, it might not even be a place that no one would ever be at in the house.
Just one corner, yeah.
wall by the door of the house,
Yeah.
like in some random place that hasn't got no furniture.
It's the cleanest wall.
Just because it's clean. Yeah.
Bro, that's what I'm not gonna. That's what I do.
Yeah, but
Low
I'm
key.
saying, but I feel like that's a beautiful thing. So
Deep-
everyone knows that everyone's doing it, innit?
Well, think about it. Deep the influences. When everyone went and got crushed velvet bed, like, you know what? Like, you've not been to their yard, but it's probably only their room that's done up. Because they're not paying to renovate their mum's whole yard. But my room is going to be calm. I'm going to have my LED light strip. They'll have the fake plant. And they'll have a white wall. They'll have the mirror. And some of them, especially the influencers, they'll have like the hanger rail that is the moving the clothes rack. And then that will be the aesthetic for when I'm doing my pictures. Do you get it?
Uh-huh.
Or some girls, at one point, they were all dying. They was all going to all the way. They was going all the way to Notting Hill to take pictures in front of them fancy yards.
The different colours.
Yeah, the fancy houses. Or they go to Belgravia. No, the top near BBC. Oxford Street near Nightown.
You want to post that one as well?
They'll go take it. I'm like, post a picture in your yard. Post them garbs in your yard though. No, I get it. It's pressure, bro. That's part of the reason why I even started renovating my flat. Cause I was like, like my yard is a bando. Like I need to pattern it. I started deep and I was like, I need to do up my yard.
Chopping in the bando.
Nah, I feel you. Now, another thing I wanted to ask you guys as well was like,
You ain't got to tell us there's another thing you wanted to ask us.
no, but there is though, innit? You piece of fucking shit. Leave me alone. Innit? No, just so I can just get this off, innit? Because there's certain things that just weigh, was it just
heavy on your chest?
Yeah, on my chest, isn't it?
Heart.
Now, you know when you see all of these statistics, because there are times like everyone argues they have stats for you. Oh yeah, man, like 93% of people in the world, they're not even happy inside of their fucking in their current jobs, isn't it?
He told you that was the correct stats.
Yeah, and I'm saying now, see the stats thing. Like, what do you reckon they can't be using the YouTube ones that we, you know, YouTube when they ask you,
survey,
that one that you just click. I don't know any of these brands, isn't it? And you know they have like suggestions. No, you just click on ones that are just off.
They must be though.
But I'm saying if they're doing that, then most of these stats that people are using,
Are you correct?
like how because no one's already asked you anything. Have you ever been stopped and asked for a survey for anything?
No.
I have.
Is it for? And what was that about?
I got asked the other day actually in Central. Someone just asked me if I could do a survey. I said, unfortunately, I haven't got the time right now.
So you didn't do it?
No, I didn't do it.
Okay.
But the person was just like, so people are doing these kind of things. So.
But think about it, from a gym perspective, when it says research shows, the research could be a sample group of 20 people or 100 people. So when they're saying 95%, they might be right, but they may sample one company. But they can't be saying 93% of everybody that we asked. Well, sometimes they're even referring to like another thing that they, like a study that they've quoted. Do you get it? Like it's short version. So yeah, I don't know where they get it from, but like they say, even politics, they'll tell us crime is up by X% or whatever.
Yeah.
They skewer the results to benefit. You can twist stats to benefit
That's what
whatever
stats
your
are
claim
for.
is. Yeah, exactly. It's all numbers, but it's also the words that you add to it that give it value or take away from it.
And what was it? I was watching our last podcast, and there was something that you said. And then, the last one we did, and you mentioned about basically all these roadman podcasts are kind of winning. I disagree with that.
Really?
As in terms of, obviously, the ones that we know of are doing well, but the majority of them, they're not roadman podcasts.
What's majority though?
Over 50%.
Name, give me what you
Okay, let's say, shits and gigs. They're road.
No,
How dare you?
I didn't say that.
Okay,
Maybe
cool.
not.
Even B Money
I
was
was gonna
just...
say they're kind of newer compared to some of these podcasts.
Yeah.
Roadman podcasts, I should say.
But still, I'm saying the ones that are, what was it? Like you said, 90s babies.
All right, cool. If there was a top 10 or like, because obviously we got no numbers to prove it. Yeah, but if we just say like top 10 off top of dome, off top, like the most popular shits and gigs, 90s babies, receipts, free shots. So that's five, yeah? Let's call them, are we calling them the top 5 pods?
Well,
it's even hard to even say that.
But in terms of knowledge of what we know about like Urban, are you gonna?
Do you know? Because I clocked a
What
lot of thing about
Chucky
podcasts.
Chucky and them
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Halfcast
So it's
as well.
Halfcast.
No behavior.
Filthy.
No behavior.
No
podcast.
behavior is what?
Is I don't want to say the wrong names, you know.
Ain't no behavior.
Chucky.
Marks in that.
Yeah.
Chucky.
No behavior.
Yeah, he's saying that's road.
Yeah, then that's when we go to the other side.
Oh, okay.
The
Sorry,
other
yeah.
side.
Apologies, bro.
Margs, and then once you go to Pound Sterling,
Yeah, that's what's Pound Sterling's on again.
winners talking, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm sure there's a couple. RT.
That's it. Really the most.
Yeah. Sprays one. So we're now in the other five.
Yeah, but I'm saying, are we just talking about men?
No, we're talking about
Okay,
popular
receipts.
podcasts. I
Then
already put them in the top 5. Like in the most
what
top
was it?
5.
What about the Uncut podcast? Then
Who's that?
that's what I'm saying.
They kind of.
Yeah, but I'm saying that if
But
you
I'm
look,
not seeing blogs post them. Who's that? Like that's what I'm saying.
no, but I'm saying they did a sold out show just the other day.
Bare people are selling out shows. What does that mean? If you put 20 people in a room, it's sold out, and you sell 20.
No, but this was
I
a
know
decent.
there's someone. I'm not popping down.
yeah,
I'm not popping it down. I'm not popping down. I'm just saying, like in terms of what is on our radar. Of course, I guess the algorithms will be different for men and women.
Mhm.
But when I'm looking at the blogs that I follow and just my
I
algorithm,
was saying, Diary of a CEO.
brother, that's the
Oh,
Stephen
is he too
Bartlett.
gone?
Yeah, that's
He's
different.
too
That's,
gone. Okay, right
that's
then.
main. That's like.
But that's what I'm saying. But
But I
these
don't
are,
count.
Now his babies is those mean now. They don't count them.
Wait,
and Chicks and Kings shouldn't count as well.
Yeah.
Then
I don't. Oh, okay. Now we're being mad. All right, cool.
Right,
This is a
yeah.
mad topic. This is interesting. Stephen Bartlett.
yeah.
Come on, brother. Like,
No, but you can't do that. You can't
can't
say
fucking do it,
you
bro.
can't say you can't say he's too gone to be included.
it's not. I didn't say he's too gone. It's just he's wild.
But that's my point.
Oh, cool. All right, cool. I listen to Joe Budden podcast
Mhm.
religiously. So now this will be like Joe Budden versus Joe Rogan. It's an unfair kind of.
It's not.
It's not unfair, but the worlds are different.
Mhm.
So one time you put yourself as a music pod based in hip hop culture, that's what Joe Budden is.
Mhm.
It almost limits it. It's almost saying this is a black show,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's almost saying, and not. It's a black show.
Mhm.
Joe Rogan thinks international scientist. So Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO, your brand is totally different.
Different to
Because the
Baby,
thing is, winners
example.
talking would be probably the most similar to that in terms of talking to people. That kind of just like your story and success and. I don't know. I'm still going off clips, but like it seems every time I see Pound Sterling, he's talking about that kind of like, you know, manliness and you know, them kind of elements of what makes someone and da. So, and even 90s Babies has started talking to like people, like they've always done that once in a while, talk to people about their stories and stuff. My point is, Stephen Bartlett's thing is,
It's more like Zeze Mills, to be fair.
you know what, I'm going to discredit him a little bit, but it's like your podcast started after you've gone. Like these man, anybody else like that we've named started from the ground up. Like they,
Literally.
yeah, like, oh, okay, a couple rappers, but it's not like they were like mad successful in rap and transitioned to podcasting. They might have had rap careers, road careers, and then they started in a pod thing years later.
Mhm.
Free Shots, 90s Babies, shout out to the ladies and that, but like them lot all started from ground zero.
Yeah, okay.
Shits and Gigs, if we're being real, they're the first industry podcast. Like, we're not obviously not yet, but what I'm saying is like,
I know what you mean.
like their pattern is mad. Like I didn't even, when people were telling me these men are selling out O2 and buying G-Wagons, I was like, you know, sure. Like,
Yeah.
I heard about the G-Wagon first, and I was like, I asked my brother, and I was like, bro, like, do you reckon these men are really getting it in like that? He's like, bro, they just sold out the O2.
Yeah, definitely.
But
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
privy, because as far as I'm concerned, if you ask me what Shits and Gigs is about, it's these men are sitting there reading tweets and laughing about it. That's
Yeah,
my
but I've never watched the full
cool,
episode.
because my thing was
It's
historically
fucking funny,
Good
though.
vibes.
yeah, but my thing is
It's
just,
good
and
vibes.
girls tune it, got a lot of female fans. My whole time, I just thought these man just read tweets. I was like, this is dead. Like, before I was like, this is dead. Do you get it? I'll be real. That's just how I thought. So my point is, cool, at least they still started their thing from now, but then they came, all these podcasts that are getting made now, of course, it's easier said than done. You have to have the formula. But my point is, they've come at a time where there's way more resources. When 90s Baby started, I can tell you this because I know them. Like, brother, it wasn't as easy just to start podding. Do you get it? So outside them lot, it's just that bit different. Stephen Bartlett, he's gone.
Okay.
Bro, man could build a studio.
Okay, so if you're saying he's not included based on the fact
not
that he
included,
was
bro.
already on,
Yeah,
then,
he's not included.
okay, cool, I'll give you that.
and his audience is not us. His audience, his aim is to world dominion. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, listen to that podcast. I stopped listening to it because of
But it is us, though, man.
It's not us.
It is us, man. In fact, every podcaster you've named
Yeah.
That's the only one I probably watch more episodes of that than anybody else's.
Same of the British ones of Stephen.
Yeah, so it has to be us then.
I like listening to people who's made it.
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
who's not us?
Just because he had Crept and them man on it, like
No, but what was it? He had what was it? The Man United player on there. He had the Ashley on there.
Bro, I don't care. He don't count in it. Like that's what I'm saying to you. Doesn't count.
News,
You get what? Do you get what I'm saying?
I get.
Does he count or not?
See what he was trying to
Yeah,
say.
no, but what I'm trying to say is, as in terms of, because obviously the initial argument was that something to do with like the road podcasts are the ones that are being propelled to us, isn't it?
That's not. Okay,
No, you have to.
that wasn't the argument.
Mm-hmm.
What I was just saying is that, like, in our bubble, or our world, I don't know what you want to class that world as or what the parameters are. When I go on my algorithm, most of what is shown to me is those.
Facts.
What we look at.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like,
Okay, that's facts then.
yeah, like in the scene in our culture, those are the ones that are pushed more. Like, I know about Stephen Bartlett's one, but like these are what are more popular. So like, if that's what I'm saying, if we did a top 10, I'll say 5 of them are that way inclined, and then 5 of them are already long established. Free shots, receipts, 90s. They already been here. Half cast been here early.
What about
Them
Filthy?
four.
Filthy as well.
Yeah, but RTM's been here as well, though.
Not long.
No, not longer than that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's been here long enough, innit, to be.
Cool. Not as long
No,
as
it
them
might
lot.
not be, you know. No, man, not
Why
as long
is
as them lot.
Yeah,
This
like-
have been there for at least 5 years plus.
Chucky.
Yeah, the RTM's been here for 5
Yeah.
years.
No way.
Are you on crack
Maybe
cocaine?
5.
5 years on podcast.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
For real.
Absolutely,
Wait,
yeah.
started since 2019.
When did okay, this part won't come out. But when did he get stabbed?
2018.
But 2018?
Yes.
Yeah, so he
I believe.
yeah, he had the episode of when he got stabbed, isn't it?
Is that when he started, yeah?
Yeah, well, he started around that time, innit?
It's been going on for a while
Oh,
still.
fair enough.
Yeah, so he's been definitely over 5 years.
Yeah, but
That-
no, but that's still not as long as them lot though, because
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's as long, but I'm saying
trying to
long
compare it,
enough.
yeah,
but
yeah.
obviously, it's one like obviously what's propelled to us in the algorithm essentially is what we interact with in it, and what basically the pages that we like push on our citizens. So it's like even what's it called? Free shots doesn't actually, for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe because these men are too gone.
Yeah.
But it's a case that it doesn't get pushed to us.
Yeah.
And plus, what I clocked about these podcasts is there's some guys that are heavy on social media and some guys that are just heavy on the actual streaming platforms. And so people's agendas are spread over different places. Like, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, to what I actually see directly at me,
In my opinion, yeah. Bro.
yeah, they're bigger than free shots on my
Your radar,
in my environment, innit? Yeah. But in terms of, if you go on Spotify, even the Uncut podcast, if you look on their socials, humongous, isn't it?
Yeah.
300,000 followers.
Yeah.
They're the same.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 300,000 followers. But when you go on Spotify now, they're not as big as they're not as big as the receipts on Spotify.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's got their different lane that they're attacking.
Spotify is Spotify can kind of shows who's in the Premier League of this.
Well, it just could be a case of, I remember they got a bag from Spotify, innit?
So that's the point.
So they were heavily invested in Spotify. Now, why the fuck we need to go on socials for? Instagram are not paying us, isn't it? So we don't even need to attack that. But like I'm saying, in terms of, in my opinion, I know they're, in my sphere, they're bigger than, Free Shots. I even spoke to DT the other day about, I'm like, on socials, like, you man, as far as I'm concerned, and what I'm seeing, you man,
how many followers in my opinion got?
maybe like in the 20,000s, isn't
cool.
it? And then Free Shots to Tequila about 20,000s. 90 Babies, to me, to what I see, they're bigger than Free Shots. Free Shots are big because, as far as I'm concerned, because they're the first, isn't it?
Yeah, they started.
They started first. They got the Spotify deals first. You know what I'm saying, innit? So that's where their bigness comes from, in my opinion.
Have you had a nice baby? Have you been a nice baby before?
I think both of your shows got the lead, innit?
I'm minding it.
Is yours still up there?
It's on Spotify, yeah.
On Spotify, but it's not. You didn't have video.
No, the video that day we couldn't record properly, but it was cool.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
You wasn't there that day. We spoke about it, no?
Anyway,
We spoke about the board.
Anyway,
We took it out though, innit?
did we?
Yeah, we took it out, man.
Anyway, what was I gonna say?
You're looking at podcast numbers and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
I can't see what I was looking for here, but what I was saying is like, obviously, I'm just not talking about the UK overall, but the reason why I said that, I was like, oh, cool. One point I'm going to make here is like, it took like one Margs probably appearing a bit on free shots and stuff like that. Is I feel like I can't say I'm too sure, but this is just like my timeline in my mind here. When like it takes one person to do something for other people to think it's cool. A lot of the hood niggas weren't doing podcasts. Like I'm going here just chatting man's business. Man's not doing that.
In fact, even Young Spray said that recently.
Yeah. So now one person does it, and then it takes like a person like Lippy who has the edge that he's got that, you know, a bit of stuff to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, right, people receive this well. It takes someone else acting a bit hood or whatever, like, and then people say, all right, man can do this, but if these niggas are chatting, I can do that. Do you get it? Tricky started, was doing a pod with Lippy. I'm pretty sure Winners, what's it called? Winners Circle. What was the whole thing that was talking about masculine energy? I thought that was cool.
Talking,
yeah, so cool. Like, obviously, that's just what gets pushed because I feel like just on the algorithm in general, most stuff that I get shown is hood shit.
Yeah, because you're following the hood kind of
even something like I'm Just Bait, which tries to be a bit commercial, would still show you. For the hood, bro. You still, yeah, I guess.
Still for the
but I feel like I'm Just Bait is more.
Culture, innit?
I feel like I'm Just Bait is commercial street. Like I'm Just Bait is like, I don't know, man. But yeah, it's
where
not.
Where did I'm Just Bait? Where did that name first start from? Do you remember?
No.
As far as I'm concerned,
it's one girl that
Millennial, whatever name is Millennial.
What?
187 Mob. 187 Mob. There was like 3 girls, one like
her name was I'm Just Bait, and
her name is Milena.
Oh, well, you know what's crazy? Yeah, I always heard about one of my friends. Sash told me about 187 Mob. This is him.
Yeah.
He said, "Dammy, just don't look into this. You'll be appalled, isn't it?" He says he knows me. That I'll be appalled. So every time 187 Mob came up to me or that name was around, I literally zoned out. What is 187 Mob? I have no idea what it is.
He posted for time. I started doing graphic pictures, but I don't know. I guess it's shout out to them because technically they were early on. Imagine like a few years ago, Instagram times when you had like Taz's Angel and just these little brands of girls. There were a group of, as far as I'm concerned, 3 decent looking girls. Well, one that was nice, a lie, and then they just seemed like lifestyle babes around the rappers and stuff. And then they created a brand and fashion. And the only reason why I really know is like the girl, Millennia, I don't remember her name. It's like I used to work in a bank in Balham, innit? And she used to work in a...
Which bank, sorry?
Halifax. Okay, and she used to work, he was like, damn, if only I knew you back then. But anyway, she used to work in a... like there was... In Balham, there was this little strip and there was like a little fashion store in it. I never went in there, but she came in there to open an account one time and that's how I became aware of her. Then I'm seeing her on the internet.
Did she have bread? Well, how can you not ask that?
Nah. So
she had bread.
Nah.
Fair enough. So she's right. She was opening an account
at the time. Yeah, nah. But like she, at the time
this guy's round.
You know you don't want to be that guy to start. Like,
don't worry, man. You know what I'm saying? We can take it out.
No, I don't want it to be taken out. So yeah, I'm not gonna. Shout out to her in it. She came to open an account. She couldn't open a current account at the time, innit?
My goodness.
But big up to her.
Yeah, she could have had bread. She just had bad credit.
Yeah.
You need to mention she can open a current account.
Yeah, but this is a plot of story.
Put a banner in it, like just, and then now she's bigger than me. Do you get it? So
what's she still about?
I guess so. I don't know. That's fine.
With their business,
but but that's my point. Okay, fuck it. Let me tell the story this way. She came in the bank. She couldn't open a current account. She had to open a cash card account, whatever it's called. Yeah. And then boom, a few years later, she's lit. I don't know how much money they went on to make it.
How do you know it was her?
Because I know the girl in it. Like, so obviously, man, seen her on Insta years later. Obviously, I opened her account for her. That's how.
But I'm saying, was she bait before you opened the account?
So no.
Oh, she was just a girl on ends.
She was just a girl. I guess I didn't know her in it.
Oh, okay.
So later on, I've seen the same girl, and I'm like, oh shit, that's that girl that I opened the account for. Did you get it? And yeah, she was lit. She was gone. Did you get it? So. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's all.
Gone. What do you mean by that? Because I still don't even get what they are.
Popping on the internet, you're clear. You're with the rappers. You've got a brand. You've got clothing brands called 187 Mob. You lot are.
And that still exists now?
Up until 2021, like I can't see nothing else like from them. But like 2021 seems to be the last time when they had.
Bro, so post-COVID, fuck.
Yeah, early, bro. That was early before COVID. Yeah, before COVID. And
I've said that they still exist because I remember them. I remember hearing 187 Mob. So they're just a bunch of girls, a group of girls.
I think some of them are models as well.
Yeah, and I guess they started an online
boutique.
there was. It seems like there was three of them. It seemed like it was a group of three girls, but now you don't even see them. Where it was more so about them. Then they created a brand and they did their thing from it. Yeah, like it's...
and the brand was based off not exactly this, but something similar to like what B Moni was saying earlier, like Charlie's Angels, Taz's Angels, that kind of vibe, but for the UK. So
Shiflika, that's the girl.
Shiflika?
Yeah, you've heard her in the lyrics. Like she got something like AJ Tracy. She got something like Shiflika. So yeah, Shiflika. That was the light.
I think a lot of rappers use the name Shiflika.
Facts. Yeah, I just remember him. But yeah,
are they still decent now?
Bro, get your phone out and check, bro. I'm trying to look if any of them are tagged in it.
Really?
I'm trying to, bro. You get your phone out, bro.
I can't get my phone. These two phones that I'm using.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find like their early stuff, but yeah. Yeah. So anyway, long story short, why did I bring up 187 Mob? Why did I bring them up just now?
I'm just big.
Yeah. So yeah. I guess that's where it came from. But yeah, and shout out to Milena, whatever her name is. I'm not mocking it. Like that's just. Is her name even Milena? Because that's the girl from
Yeah, the singer.
No, that's the...
Mahalia.
No, Mahalia. But I'm thinking about Milena Sanchez.
What's wrong with this poor boy?
You know, how can you not say her name and not mention breast?
Ain't that someone's baby mom?
Yeah, so what? Even if it is.
Rams's baby mom.
Rams? Fuck you.
Yeah. But Mahalia, the dark skin girl, yeah? Short
hair. Dark skin?
So who are you talking about? Mahalia?
You're talking about the dark skin thing?
What about Mahalia?
No. Is it?
That's Ramsey.
Wait, is that one got breasts?
I'm not talking about breasts.
I'm saying, wait, hold on.
I'm not talking about breasts.
Nah, I know you. Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm talking about, innit? I'm talking about the one that's kind of light skinned. She's with
Kylie Hair.
Yeah, she's with she's with Nux right now. I think in Jamaica.
Who?
Mahalia.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
I think.
I can't find her, bro. But yeah, long story short, yeah, shout out to them, innit? So yeah, like. The whole point, I just wanted to throw that in there because yeah, they came in there and I could have gone in there and started mocking. And no, she was her by then. She was her. She was okay. I'm not bait by then. Whatever. I'm just bait because she came in there and when I opened the account, I was a bit like swear. Because when I tried to open the account, I was like swear, like you're. So this is what it is. Like you not coming here, you don't even like you can't open the account. But then boom, a few years later.
Oh, did you say that or in your head?
No, I feel like I recognize her. So when I couldn't pattern the account, I was just like. Can't get a current account. Oh, gone. But then a few years later...
Could have like bang jobs on the door.
Yeah, you get it. But then a few years later...
There's many reasons as to at that age as to why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, and she was early, she was young. So, whatever. I know that's going to sound very clouty, but I'm not mocking it. I generally am not. I didn't care.
I'm happy to take it out.
Nah, leave it in. Pause.
Yo,
that is absolutely mental.
That has to be one of the craziest ones. Hey, that is bonkers, bro. Wait. Who does your hair? I have interest in it.
Shop in my ends, isn't it?
A shop, shop. How much you pay for it?
It depends, like ranges from.
Depends. Yeah. I don't even like that. How that sounds. How can you
change the hairstyle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was because that inconsistency doesn't.
True, bro.
I keep getting onto them as well. I'm like, why is there no price list? Like a written price list? Because sometimes I just be sitting there and you nigga walk in there, I'm like...
And you're hearing the prices?
I'm like...
You know you're not charging that, bro.
I heard them charge one nigga, I was like... Couldn't be me, bro. That's not my price, bro. Well, I've been going there since before COVID, like for years. That's the first place I ever went to get my hair done, innit? And I just stick with them. I just go there.
That's the power of consistency. Like, I remember back in the day, you know when haircuts were £5?
Yeah.
I remember I was doing £5, way into the period when they should have been charging me 8 or 10, innit? But because if you keep on doing it every single week, they won't even realise before you know it, you're 21.
So you've been £5 for years?
I was paying £5, and then I fucked up. I think I went uni. Yeah, and then they start charging me the proper price, innit?
That's her, innit?
That one. It might be. I'm not really sure.
Change.
I didn't really pay attention to her back then. I just remember a girl having that name, and I think she gave up the name.
Oh, is it?
Then I'm just bait actually took the name, and then made his page from it. And I think she wanted it back at one point.
I swear.
I think I could be dreaming.
In my head, yeah, I keep picturing him with Fredo, like in a video or like in Dubai. I don't know. I could be making things up, but I just feel like that kind of, there's that.
Nah.
No.
I don't think he could have bust around that time.
Wait, what?
He could have bust around. I'm thinking about when I'm Just Bait came out.
Oh yeah, I was just saying like like.
I remember when Fredo bust. I feel like I'm Just Spade was around.
That's a pause, man.
Oh, come on, man. We're in the pause Olympics right now. B Moni's still in the lead. He told me to leave it.
Pause.
That's crazy, bro.
That was
That's actually crazy. Hey, let me stop looking. I'm distracted, but yeah.
I can't find her, bro.
No, but what was we just talking about just now?
I was saying that, there's that era when, like, it's gonna sound mad, but like light skins stick together, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the light skins stick together, like,
as in arguments and stuff.
No, just like in aesthetics. Like, so I remember there's just that period of just seeing bare brown skins together, like. So, like, obviously Fredo is not. I don't see Fredo with like bare dark skinned girls around him in when he's elements. So I feel like just branding wise, them lot was around them kind of rappers. I could be making up, but I just remember there was
It might have been who was lit at the time as well.
Yeah, and it was around you. Yeah, so I'm just saying, but like that's where I'm associating like light skinned people together. But yeah, man.
So light skins sit together.
Yeah, man. They be together, man.
You're just getting yacked over there. You drank.
Is that
what
why?
Talking about, man.
You drank.
Like, where's a wine?
You're just hating because you can't drink, is it? This guy just watching me. He's doing fasting things again.
What? Water fast?
Yeah, just water fast. So for 3 days.
You said I can't remember.
I think you can have some. So I'll share it with you.
Yeah. Oh, what do you not think about? And I find this hilarious. Zeze Mills and what's her name? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
Zeze Mills and how they're not mates no more.
Hear it.
Well, when they meet before.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy? I clocked it from early.
Wait, you said were they mates before?
Yeah,
that's how they both got their
Did they both have a show together?
They were the girls who tried to get into that club and then they couldn't get in. There was 4 of them and then they were letting one girl in.
What happened after me, basically? District.
Yeah.
District, yeah. It was them. It was Zeze, Lin May, and 2 other girls, and then one of their friends couldn't get in.
They did that to me a couple weeks before, bro.
District.
The exact same.
Yeah, but they stay doing it to boys.
When you say they did that to you, were you like the dark skin friend? But you're not dark skin. I just want you to know.
No, so basically, I was supposed to. I said this to you before.
Yeah, like
I went to that
event.
Bro, keep quiet. I got in, bro. It was my event. I was supposed to have you there.
I went there. I didn't get in.
You didn't get in,
I didn't get in.
Yeah. I was supposed to have a 24/7. So on my birthdays at District, I had spoken to Flavio, like the club manager, the floor manager at the time. He asked me on the opportunity was. And then
this pause thing's
and then he's like, yeah, but just make sure your people get here on time, kind of thing. And I was even doing all white theme, and it rained that day, bro. Everybody was outside in the rain in their white, and they only let in like 20 of my guests.
Oh, but it was your event. I don't understand. So who else? Who
basically, there weren't enough white people. There was too many black people.
Too many niggers.
Yeah. So the first 20 that got in on time. That was it. Then they just like letting
I still get PTSD from that. Have you seen my vibe? Like, for instance, when I go somewhere, oh yeah, basically we're not letting anybody in. Me, home time straight away. Yeah. I'm not staying outside. I'm not begging security to go in, and that's PTSD from all of the violations I've received.
But that's why I never. Okay, so to answer your question about Zeze and Lin May, like shit happens, friends break up, and obviously because I saw she was in Winners. Talking.
Yeah.
And I saw the clip of it. Yeah, Zeze was on the clip. And you know, so funny. Can I just say something? Like after I made that comment about like I don't care about hood podcasts, yeah, they've been doing their thing. Like it's like I said that comment, and then so I see Winners talking with Zeze. I was like, I didn't watch it, but I was like that bit of the conversation that was on socials. I was like, that was really interesting. And then recently, I see a clip of Margs talking about losing his friend or brother or something, like losing
hypo,
like
I guess,
hypo and losing a couple other people, and like even the clip that I watched that was touching and not thinking that he'd make it to like this point in life and stuff. The other brethren who's got a big beard,
Bino,
he was on Winners talking, I think, and then he was talking about
we got the same algorithm.
Yeah, then there was a clip about we follow the same ones, innit? And there was a clip about him just talking about like doing a live show and how crazy it was and not thinking, wow, these people are here to see, man. It was dope. And then there was one more clip that I saw. Who?
What, Loons maybe?
Loons talking about.
What was he speaking about?
His dad's.
Oh yeah.
But I never watched
man,
it.
I don't like this that we're watching the same shit.
So I didn't watch it. I saw it and I just like. But that was the one that was like the last one for me. I was like, I fucked it. Like after I said what I said, then man, I've just hit pause like in like back to back. But
I also said, in the time when I said it, I said obviously it's good because it's giving people an outlet to start something next. You know, these lot will be the owners of the next thing. Just because I don't subscribe to it doesn't mean I don't want to see you do it. And that answers your question about how I feel about Backchat. My whole thing is that I champion Andy. I can be, and again, it goes back to what I said last pod, that you weren't talking to me when you said Shade Bro is the people's, but I'm like, you can be my people's and I'm not your audience, but I support what you do because I know what it means that you'll be able to do later. This is you're boshing it down right now, but later on you'll be able to make other products from the profit and do stuff that might be better or be perceived better from me. But somebody, there's a market out there for you. So I can chat shit about all the so-called hood podcasts, but all these men are bigger than me now.
I absolutely, you know what's crazy? I feel like I love it when these hood people make money, you know? And I feel like the society needs to understand that how great it is when these hood guys make money. Obviously, some guys are in war, so when they get funds, they just become bigger demons. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is, because you know 9 times out of 10, obviously, when you're in these environments, say, take us back to around, like when we were like, say, 16, 17, innit? I've come from the house I've come from. My parents are good people. I'm saying I've been to church. I've always had good grades. Like, I've got promise in my life, isn't it? So, I know I'm going to university, innit? So I encounter another guy whose family's fucked. This guy hasn't got anything going from him. Now, if I have a conflict with my man, my vibe is on the vibe of, listen, I know for a fact, I've actually got a life to throw away.
He's got more
you
to
don't.
lose, yeah.
And certain times, when you're speaking to your friends at that particular point in time, certain times, you'll smack up this guy. You'll fuck up this guy. But you actually got something to look forward to. So now that these hood guys are rapping now, they've got money and stuff, it's almost like a level playing field when they're interacting with people. They're not just going to crash out no more, innit? They're not just going to throw their lives away. So, like, now they get it. Like, oh, no, I can wipe you. But, no, but I don't want to throw my life away, innit? And I feel like lots of that, but there's some individuals, they're just naughty boys, isn't it? It doesn't really matter. They have all the money in the world, they'll fucking throw their lives away. Yeah, but back to Zeze and Lynn.
When did you cook it?
One time, I don't know why I did it, but I remember, because Lynn, it seemed like, because, you know, I remember watching a podcast of them. I don't know whose podcast they came on to explain their district situation, innit? It looked like they were 1 and 2 in it. And basically, I realized Lynn started getting some sort of a persona of a, almost like a Candace Owens sort of vibe, innit? Where she'll say things, and she might be right certain times, but it's almost like she's just siding on the side, and there's a black agenda usually in it.
And she'll say the opposite.
Yeah, and she might even be right, but you're just standing on the side. The reason why you said what you said, essentially, is to be on this side, opposing the black, or to offer a different...
so be a contrarian, basically,
Yeah, and it's like, my vibe is, Zeze was in that space, innit? And it's like, so it's almost like it's a conflict, almost. To the point where she's almost like trying to be anti. So one day, don't ask why I did this. I'm even ashamed like why I fucking did this, isn't it, here? I went on the Zeze Mills page to see who she followed, innit? And she didn't follow, she didn't follow Lynn. I went on, this is back in the day. I went on Lynn's page, and basically, I think Lynn was only following, like Candace Owens, all the political people and stuff like that. And I was on a vibe of, how can your friends doing, both of you, your friends doing their thing, and you're not supporting one another in it. And I was on a vibe of, there's something there, 100%. There's a problem there. And years later, it's gone to the place where they just admit that they actually are not friends, isn't it? Which I think that's completely sad.
Why is it sad though?
Why is it sad?
Haven't you moved on from friends? I like how deep, like, why? So what? Like, why do we care?
No, but I'm saying in terms of...
Why is it sad?
No, friends not being together no more is sad, man. Good friends not being friends no more, it's always going to be sad to me. Something that you've always fucked with, innit?
You said they always fucked with each other. I didn't see no picture of them as kids together. Fuck it, man. Shit happens, man. Like, we outgrow each other. Listen, life has taught me...
And women's friendships are different, bro.
bro, life is just
Speaking of friendships, 2 years, you can last us solid 2 years, then never speak again.
yeah.
Yeah, facts.
At least it didn't end up doing story time.
He said life is what?
Life is
That story time's coming.
life has just taught me that everyone's replaceable, bro. Like,
facts.
even I think about this. I think I was thinking about this yesterday. I was just like, right, I got a couple of my close friends. I expect any of them to just stop being my friend tomorrow. Like, whatever, innit? Like, I get it. That shit happens. Life happens. You get it. Like, I get it, bro. I was listening to some song that I made with one youth. Like, it was locked in, bro. I thought, bro,
What you put in your story yesterday.
I didn't post the song that I made with my man. But like that show, but that show, another clip that I was thinking of posting was actually a song that I was on stage with my man. I was like, bro, like you fucked it, like bro, like I feel like if I was listening to a song I got with you on my way to the gym today, and I was just like, bro, like you fucked it, like brother. I feel like we genuinely, if we backed each other, we would have gone somewhere music wise. One of us would have made it, and the other one of us would have had more of an opportunity off the back of it, even if it was short lived. But you were so short minded and selfish. That your selfishness even ruined the
Selfish? Why do I?
Let me finish.
Yeah, say the story,
I'll
man.
get back. Can I just finish?
Yeah.
Wait, I've said
Do
so
your
many
thing.
different things, yeah? Cool, fuck it, I'll tell you, yeah? So cool. So cool. Man was cool. I'm not even going to try to say names. It doesn't matter. If you know, innit? Like saying the name is pointless, yeah? But cool. Man was locked in with one like individual. Mad cool. Like, it's my dog. Like, forget music. Like, I don't know how... No, I'm not even saying pause. Like, fuck it. I don't know how we became so cool, but we became really good friends. But a big factor in that is obviously we make music. So deep it, bro. I'm not even play you the songs at this point, yeah. But imagine now, you tell me come to your yard. You've got a studio in my. I tell you come to my yard. I've got a studio in my yard. I've got a studio set up. I select a beat. Come we do this. We do the song. We do another song. Whatever. Calm. One's a banger anyway. But your birthday's coming up, you're like, yo, bro, let me drop these songs on my birthday. I am on most of... I've told you, I've picked the beat. I've said, let's use this song. It's my studio. I am on... If you split the percentage of whose vocals are on the song more, you probably say it's featuring you.
Yeah.
But cool, it's your birthday. You know how it is sometimes when it's your birthday, it's like, obviously I'm going to get attention and into it. So like, bro, like, let me drop this song on my birthday, whatever sort of thing. So I'm like, yeah, calm. And you put the songs out, whatever. But it's an ego thing. There's a part of me that thinks like I'm a better artist than you all round and I got more knowledge than you and whatever. Cool.
That's the person who owns the studio, yeah?
Yeah. There's a bit of me that just thinks I know more about this than you sort of thing. Cool. So anyway, you drop it, whatever now. So you're saying, bro, this song is getting traction. Let's do a video for it. We're dogs. I live at home with my parents. I don't even work. I'm chasing my music career. I live at home with my parents. You got your own yard. You're going through it though, but you're trapping, bro. Like just even to help ends meet. Cool. You're saying let's do a video. And you're like, yo, bro, we saying like, should we split this? Like, should we? Because you're like, bro, let's do a video, but let's break it down. Let's split it, innit? Cool. I say to you, yeah, like, bro, like, I'm a feature, bro. I don't pay for videos when I don't chip in. I'm a feature, innit? Oh my dog. Like, what do you mean you're a feature? You're on most of the song. So now that is now opening my eyes to the individual. I'm like, okay. Same individuals telling you like, yeah, bro, like you need to work harder. You just don't work hard enough. I'm looking at them, I'm like, brother, you don't pay bills. Like, how dare you tell me I don't work hard enough? I got to keep my lights on. You're going home to eat rice and stew.
Yeah.
You're older than me. You live in your parents' yard. You don't pay bills and you're chasing your music career. You have the audacity to tell me that I'm not working hard enough as an individual.
Circumstances are different.
Another thing is sometimes, so there's a group chat. Now everyone, if you know, it's going to be bait, yeah? We're a collective, innit? Boom. There's a group chat discussion just about music and progression and what we should do. I'm saying something. I don't remember what I said. But
How old are you stand?
early 20s, mid 20s.
Okay, cool.
Whenever I had my course, 23, 24, I put it out there. I'm like, yo, 24. So I think I had the course at 24. So I'm telling everyone like, yo, like, you know, we should be helping each other. A man is saying something like, oh, everybody should find their own resources rather than trying to like basically use everyone else's resources. Just almost like alluding that you're trying to leech off other people's shit. I'm like, brother, what are we doing here? Like, what's wrong with them? I'm not a selfish person, innit? And if you're my dog, I've got you, innit? So you should have me the way I have you. And the moment...
That's the problem.
No, you should. Because, no, that's my standard. If you're not, you get cut.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but it's one of those.
It's not always like that.
But I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. But that's the way you're doing friendship.
I don't feel like you should have me the way I have you.
Okay,
but I feel like you should have me, bro.
Yeah.
And if I feel like you don't, and once I notice that you're selfish, I don't like selfish people. And once I learned that you are a selfish person, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with a selfish person. You're gonna snake someone at any day. If you are selfish, you're out for self only. For your friends, I can't be your brethren. I can't be your friend, bro. Because it once it changes the respect I have for you, that's the one thing. If my respect level for you drops, it never comes back. Do you get it? And once the way I've told the story, obviously I'm not telling you so. Like it's just that's just the crux of it, though, innit? And then that just changed the dynamic for me. Do you get it?
How do you know he just wasn't broke?
Even if you're broke, bro, there's a way you say, "Hey, bro, I'm broke."
But say if he's just prideful and he doesn't want to say
then
that.
I don't want to be your friend because
Because it wasn't Ayo Matthews came over here, yeah, and then he said that basically at one point he was living in a hostel,
and he didn't show his friends where he lived.
He didn't show his friend where he lived because certain times you could just be so embarrassed at the brokenness that you don't want to show nobody.
That's cool, but I'm not your friend. Because
fair dues, and you've got your right to say that.
If it gets to a point where, like, because let's say that situation now was my brethren, and I'm like, bro.
So wait, who was you again? Who had the studio?
He had the studio.
He had the studio.
It was you, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had the studio.
I had the studio. You were me.
You were B Moni. He was B Moni.
Okay, forget me now.
Yeah.
B Moni is B Moni. Yeah. The boy, so B Moni had a studio.
No,
or the guy had a studio.
Hold on, B Moni lives alone.
Okay, yeah, the guy lives
at home, and that's where the studio was as well.
Okay,
yeah, so he would.
But my man saying, "Oh, I'm a feature."
Yeah, I'm a feature. I'm not chipping in. You're on most of the song.
So he basically, whose song is it?
He felt like Big Bro. Do you get it? Like,
whose song was it? It was your song, isn't it? And you said you was playing on your birthday.
I put the song out.
Yeah, cool. So to be fair, what he was saying is kind of right.
Waffle.
To be fair,
come on,
I'm listening. Go on.
To be fair, it's kind of right because features shouldn't have to pay. But in your sense, where you lot are brethren, you've done the songs together, etc., it wouldn't.
But who's saying it's got traction? Who's saying we should make a video?
Me.
You're saying. Okay, well, hold on.
Hold on. Do you know? Okay, let's say you're both mad. You're both mad. Hold on. You're both mad. You're both mad. Hold on. Listen to this. You know you're capping, bro. Hold on. George, hold on.
Sorry.
I tell you, come to my yard.
Yeah.
I pick a beat.
Yeah.
I say, let's make a song to this beat.
Yeah.
I'm on most of the song.
Yeah.
Your birthday comes up.
I might be Money, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on most of the song.
Yeah.
I pick the beat.
Yeah.
I say, let's make a song to this beat.
Okay, yeah.
Just because it's your birthday and you know that I'm always tight with music and I don't want to drop the music, you're like, yo, bro, let's drop this.
No, 50-50 because I've done...
So what fucking feature are you, bro? Who asked you for a feature?
You're not a feature, though.
You lined everything.
You're not a feature.
You're not a feature. It's your song, you dickhead. Like, you're just your yard.
He's giving you ownership to the song.
X, basically, his X is B Money X.
Yeah, like, now you're a feature because I'm talking about bread.
Basically.
Man said that, I'll line you up with a videographer. You're just being a tight cunt, bro. You don't want to back your boy.
Or he's broke.
Bro, but then you don't want to back your boy because if you're broke, you tell your bro, I'm broke. I can't do that right now. Then
you don't have to.
You don't come and tell your brother, fam, I'm just a feature. But you have to understand this person's persona is also like...
It's the styling. Because if you didn't, for example, I'm sure you'd have been outside and he's asked you to buy him something.
No!
Oh,
that's my point. Nah, like
Has he shown any characteristics of being broke anywhere else?
No, because...
It's not about being broke. It's about how people maneuver, bro. That's what I was trying to say.
You know when you're not in a situation with someone like... I don't even know that you're broke. I'm not saying this shit is broke. I don't know him to be broke. I just said he lives at home and he doesn't work because he's focused on the music career. That doesn't mean you're broke. I don't know what else you got.
I'm just saying he might not have the money. That could be.
But when
it's
time to do his music and his videos, everything is well put together. Like
so he actually releases videos.
Yeah, it's alright, bro. Like,
what's his name, man? Fuck it, man.
I'm not doing that.
Just tell me innit.
Shane Blue. He's not big. He's not a big artist.
Oh, okay. I heard it.
Like who's Off Gang, Tiny Man, all of us. Like
Tiny Man.
Yeah, Tiny Man. He does DOT. And in front, Koji Radical was with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's part of us.
Oh, the person, what was it that I just did the interview with?
The girl.
That's his tour manager.
Yeah. Koji was with us, but he wasn't with us.
All right.
You could put that in there. Yeah, he wasn't with us. He wasn't backing it. Like, we'll all say, let's wear our t-shirts.
It worked, though.
We'll say, let's all wear our t-shirts. He'll come and wear white. Everyone's wearing black t-shirts.
Oh, he was the leader.
And everyone's sucking his bum. I'm like, look at you lot, backup dancers. Like, we look like he's backup dancers, bro. Bro, come in one of these little kooky outfits.
It worked for him, though.
Exactly. I was like, look, you lot was all sucking his dick and he left you all.
Because he was part of PBGR before, isn't it?
Was he?
What the fuck's that?
PBGR, Playboy Get Rich, bro. You don't know PBGR?
Right, man. Is this the UK?
They were cold.
They were cold. How cold?
No, these lot were ahead of their time. Bro.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'll say that with chest.
They had a show in birthdays.
I'll say that with chest.
Yeah, PBGR.
Ayo George, yeah. Family.
Hey, he was sick in the group. I haven't heard the song.
Huh? Who'd you say?
Ayo George.
Who's that? The poet?
I met that George.
I made George, yeah.
What, the guy I know?
Yeah, he was the one, he was managing them, bro. He was PBGR.
Really?
He was his, bro, you see how
That's
he was
my guy, man.
See how he was, that's why I said we need to get him on here.
They were
But
close.
see how he was thinking back then? He was moving like,
Wait, what year was this?
bro, this was like,
Whenever birthdays, Dalston era.
this was like
Birthdays, I used to hear it. I never been there.
early SoundCloud days, bro.
Yeah.
Like 2000 and...
I still got
My cousin was part of them. So I think they could have been like from 2010 upwards.
I remember he used to say, show me links. I just want to listen to
2010 upwards.
Yeah, nah, they were close still.
Yeah, 2010
Cold.
Cold,
Oh, PBG,
bro.
I went to their show, bro.
Very good music, bro. They had...
If you hear it now, you reckon the song will
it
still
still
be
goes
banging?
off now. It can still go off right now. Mira May was part of them.
They'll need some mastering.
Mira May.
Yeah?
Mira May.
Who the fuck's that?
You know who Mira May is?
No. I know Ella, man.
How would you know her then? I don't want to say these things just to put people out there. You know what I'm saying?
What, does she still do music now?
She's a singer. Yeah,
Mira
she
May,
does.
yeah, it's popping.
Popping.
She does well. She does well.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different. The tab is